So, yeah, I know I said I probably wasn't going to do this right away, but I decided to. Um, because I'm pretty sure I can get this done in like 3 to 4 hours. This game is fucking short. Um, the way this was announced is one of the coolest announcements I've ever fucking seen. So it's like, so PlayStation does these, state of plays. That's this big, huge live stream. There's supposedly going to be one next week that people are hoping for a new Resident Evil game announcement there. I'm not expecting it. I might, depending on how my schedule is and what day it's on, I might be able to record my live reaction like I did the Xbox Dev Direct. I'm not quite sure yet. So yeah, the way this was reviewed was that a state of play, Capcom announced a new multiplayer Resident Evil game, and at the end of it, they're like, and here's the story mode to this game, and it opens with like Jill and all this stuff, and people are losing it because they're like, is this a RE3 remake? Because RE3 remake came out in January of 2019. I think this game, let me look. I can pull it up right now. This game was announced like a few months later. It wasn't that long. Yeah, it was December of 2019. I remember that because I was very obviously into Resident Evil at school because I was speedrunning. This is when I was still speedrunning 7, so people knew I was into Resident Evil. So, and I wasn't really into like the whole announcement circles yet. So, I love this ominous music while I'm talking about this. Anyway, I wasn't really in like the game leaks and stuff circle yet. So, we're at lunch one day and my buddy pulls out his phone and he's like, do not look until I say you can look. So I'm looking straight ahead and he hits play and waits for the top of the YouTube description, like the thing that says the YouTube description, like the YouTube title on mobile. He waits for that to go away. And it says, okay, you can look down now. And I look down and I watch this trailer and I just fucking lose. I start screaming in the middle of the lunchroom. Everybody's looking at me like I'm fucking insane. So from announcement to release was 3 months. It was announced in December and came out in December of 2019 and came out in March of 2020. Like literally like a week or so after lockdown, this came out. And people were pissed because the game was so short, which was something, and they also hate Nemesis's new design, which I think it's fine. I don't really care. But people were pissed, which ironically was something else that happened with the original Resident Evil 3, because RE1 and 2 both had 2 playthroughs you could do. In RE1, it was Jill and Chris. In 2, it was Claire and Leon. In this game, it's just Jill. And then there's like one section where you play as Carlos, who is a new character. So yeah, like ironically, that was a complaint lodged at the original RE3, was that it was too short compared to the first 2 games. But this game has a section cut that is literally like one of the fan favorite sections of the entire franchise. I do a little history lesson here. Capcom completely reevaluated their ideals for how a Resident Evil game should be made after 6. 6 didn't really bomb, it was just reviewed poorly and fans hated it, and it didn't sell nearly as well as they were hoping it would. They were expecting it to sell more than 5. And 5 was the best-selling Capcom title at the time. So they reevaluated the franchise, and then they made 7. While 7 was wrapping up production, Capcom Dev A started RE2 and RE3 remakes. Capcom higher-ups were worried about the quality of the games, so they shelved RE3 and then told them, okay, finish RE2 remake, and then once that comes out, we'll reevaluate, see where we're at. RE2 comes out to universal praise from everybody except the diehard fans that hated it. So Capcom higher-ups are like, okay, we gotta finish this ASAP, come on, hop to it. So they shoved this game onto a random team and said, pretty much, I think, this is not really confirmed, but the way that I see it is that they pretty much just said, finish the game. Do not add anything, just finish what we have. make sure it's bug free, and finish what we have, and we'll shove it out the door. And that's basically what happened. And this is like still a sour point in the fandom to this day, that people hate this game, which I think is fair. I think it's a great, or a very good game, not quite a great game, but a very good game, just a dog shit remake. Like I said, I do not really hate this game. I think it's fine. It's enjoyable. I love playing it. Jill, the people were pissed at the new version of Jill as well, which is still fucking funny to me. Like, they're pissed that she cusses. I'm like, she has PTSD from the events of RE1. B, she's in the middle of a fucking zombie apocalypse watching her friends die. I'd be swearing way more than she would be. And like, this is literally what I've said to people who act like that. I'm like, don't pretend you wouldn't be acting the same way. I know you would be. I don't care if you swore off never swearing. You would swear in a situation like this. Don't fucking say that you wouldn't. Anyway, that's my mini rant over. I have, like with RE7, the true remake, and now this game, I have played it before on Xbox, and I have played it many times on Xbox, and I've played it once on PS5. So I have some stuff unlocked already that I'll show off right now. So I bought the lockpick, so you spawn with the lockpick instead of having to find it. So you spawn with the bolt cutters instead of having to find a pair of bolt cutters. And then I bought 2 hip pouches that give you extra space. Let me go over what I've done. Excuse me. So this is all story stuff. I got all the collectibles. This is all killing enemies with a certain gun a certain amount of times. Killing a certain amount of enemies. Knock the heads off enemies. Knock out Nemesis. That's a spoiler. I'm going to go right past that. And then all the weapons, all the weapon parts, read all the files, destroy all the dolls, all the lockboxes. So I did like all the collectibles and shit. And then I also did without opening the item box. Which is fucking hard, by the way. Yeah, literally my my first playthrough was basically a little over 3 hours. That was also with skipping cutscenes, where I still am not 100% sure if cutscenes counter your playtime. Anyway, standard, let's start this up. Alright. Never mind, guess I can't read that. So yeah, this coming out right after lockdown was pretty funny timing.
This pandemic has spread faster than any disease in modern history.
Angry mobs roam the city, burning buildings. Authorities are bracing for more rioting tonight.
He was knocked unconscious yesterday.
A citywide emergency has been declared.
The CDC has quarantined the lower Midwestern region of the U.S.
Commitment, honesty, integrity, these are the core values that create the foundation for Umbrella. It's this foundation that will continue to build a brighter future for all of us.
This is what Luis helped to make, by the way. That's what Luis helped make when he was on Umbrella.
gets worse every night.
People also really were mean to Jill's new actress.
3 more days, then I can kiss this town goodbye.
Jill's report, September 26, 1998. It's already been 2 months since that mess with the umbrella. Thanks to suspension, investigations haven't progressed exactly as I'd hoped. Perhaps this written report of what I found will prove to be my final duty as a STARS officer. I can only hope that it leads to the truth. The T-virus. Those infected by this virus seem to become literal zombies. Appears to be communicable via several different avenues outlined below. Bite from an infected individual, allowing the mixing of bodily fluids. Contact with crows which have eaten infected carrion. Due to the strength of the virus, airborne infection cannot be discounted. Should be noted that those who survived the incident have not yet developed symptoms. It is unclear whether it's because the virus has a long incubation period or because we just happen to be resistant to the infection. That's like a funny way of saying, hey, even if you get bit in the first game, or in this game, you're not going to get infected. Anyway, we ought to remain vigilant after this investigation period ends. As for me, aside from my minor difficulties sleeping, I seem to be in fine shape. Still, I shouldn't get too hopeful. After all, this could just be an extended incubation. Investigation notes. Umbrella, pharmaceutical company, industrial leader and market share, focuses on military weapons development while maintaining cover as a pharmaceutical company. Also secretly developing bioweapons. T-virus outbreak at Arklay Mountains research facility predicated the mansion incident. I believe that's how you say that. Conspiring with Raccoon City leadership, large donation to Mayor Warren's office effectively controls the city. Message from a colleague. To Joe Valentine. Hey, Hotshot, how you holding up? I still can't believe Iron suspended you. It's such bullshit. He ought to pin a medal on you for making out of that hellhole back in July. Of course, you're going to poke around and ask questions about it. I hope you're not mad at me for keeping my head down. Everything's been happening so fast. STARS was the pride of the force. When the chief disbanded us out of nowhere, I thought for sure I was going to lose my job. Word has it you've been planning to leave Raccoon City. I figured you wouldn't take the suspension lying down. Just promise to watch your back. Umbrella won't sit by while you try to dismantle the business. Take care, Jill. Brad Vickers. STARS Alpha Team now and forever. P.S. I just slipped this message to the pizza guy to avoid detection. Enjoy the extra large mega meat supreme. It's on me and the guys. Excuse me. Unsealed envelope. They got me pinned down at home. Guys across the street are watching me from their window 24/7. Are there irons as men? Umbrellas? I don't know, and there's no real difference anyway. I know what they're trying to do. They want to wear me down, torment me into compliance, and it's working. I'm barely eating, barely sleeping. I'm going crazy. I feel like the living dead. But I won't let them win. I have to get out of the city and find a way to make them accountable. They'll send someone to silence me, of course. If you hear that I've been killed or whatever it is they do to people like me, you must pick up the investigations where I left off. I've enclosed my files. They'll tell you everything you need to know as long as this package isn't intercepted. I'm moving out at night. 5 days. Wish me luck.
Who could that be? Hello?
Jill, are you okay?
Brad, is that you?
Listen, you gotta get out of there.
What are you talking about?
I don't have time to explain. You gotta get out of there right now.
All right, let me grab my...
Boo. Bitch, that the thing just broke down a fucking wall. A door's not gonna hold it. Ow.
Jill? Over here!
Brad,
You okay?
what was that thing?
Damned if I know. But right now it's got a hard-on for the only 2 stars left in town. You and me. I'm not sticking around. Just look around you. The longer we wait, the more screwed we are.
How'd this all happen so fast?
I don't know. One fucked up thing always leads to another. It's like Arklay on steroids. Hey! Hey, wait! Down here! Damn it!
How could this many people be infected? Brad! Here they come!
In here!
There's so many.
Door behind you, go!
Ow.
Don't think about it. We're gonna make a run for it.
Come on, Jill. We know how this ends.
No, I don't.
Are we still a team?
Always.
Then do me a favor. Don't fuck up like I did. Go!
Sorry,
Pew pew.
Brad. Sorry.
Let me see something quick. Just wanted to try something. Oh, it's not for aiming, that's right. It's not for aiming with the pistols. Yeah, this is your inventory system. Your knife is an infinite thing. There's no like, there's not really like a defensive item, that's what they're called. There's not really like that kind of system in this.
You! Down there! Get to the parking garage roof!
Parking garage.
It's really funny how they kept stuff like this from the original game,
Don't come any closer!
but there's like an entire area that got cut.
They're waiting to take you to safety.
What safety? I'm not going out there!
The parking garage isn't far. I can
The only safe place is in here!
Wow, his lip syncing did not work there. I'm wondering if that's something that was capped at 30 before, and now that the game's at 60, it's freaking out.
damn it! It's my turn, bitch!
Ow. You should recognize that voice if you watch my other playthroughs of the other games.
Hey, easy, lady. I got you.
Who are you? What are you doing?
Name's Carlos, and I'm saving you.
I think I brought it up in my Village playthrough, but the same guy voices Carlos and Chris. The guy who voices Carlos in this voices Chris in 8, and he doesn't change his voice. So, and I played those two games back to back, basically.
Here, where?
And
My guys have
that basically made it so Chris wasn't a threat, because I saw him as Carlos.
It's safe.
I'm fine.
Personal space. Okay, I get it. Let's go. Oh, come on. Who's the dipshit that closed this? Sorry, we're gonna have to go around.
There's a scene coming up that's like one of the main things that people bitch about when people bitch about when they say Jill's a bitch in this. I'm like, I'll explain it when we get to it.
Nothing. I've never seen anything like it. But it's no zombie. It knows what it wants and won't stop till it gets it. Don't you like that in a man?
No thanks. He's all yours.
Listen, I promise you're in good hands. I'm with the Umbrella Biohazard Countermeasure Service. UBCS for short.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You guys are the ones who caused all of this.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
People call her a bitch for that, and I'm like, Umbrella gave her PTSD. I would have punched the fucker. I would have beat the shit out of him.
Look, you don't have to trust me, but I'm going to the shelter. You coming?
Also, something funny about
Come on. It's this way.
Carlos using the same, or the guy who plays Carlos in this, using the same voice for Carlos and Chris, because there's somebody in this who's basically the main human antagonist, who voices fucking Heisenberg, and he sounds like two different characters. Oh my god, what a thing! What a unique concept.
It's fine.
Anyway.
Could use our help.
Carlos, you didn't even think to ask fine young lady her name? She is an elite operative of RPD, Special Tactics and Rescue Service. Her name is something Valentine.
It's Jill.
Nice to meet you, Jill. I am UBCS Platoon Leader Mikhail Viktor. My team was sent here to rescue civilians.
Right. How's that going for you?
The city is completely cut off, isolated. Most of the 100,000 civilians will wind up dead. Correction, undead. My platoon has suffered serious losses. Just keeping them alive is more than I can manage.
Well, you can thank your corporate overlords for that.
Yes. Well, we are doing all we can. If we can get this subway train moving, we can evacuate some survivors. But we need help. My men cannot do this alone.
All right. I'm in. But I am on their side. not yours.
Oh, hey. It's cool. We all want the same thing.
Thank you, Jill.
All right, Super Cop. Here you go. You can use this to stay in contact.
I know what a radio is.
Okay.
It doesn't progress the timer. That's good to know. Yeah, it's the same map, basically, except it doesn't mark stuff on the map. It just marks, like, so you know on RE2 it had the little image that showed you it was what kind of ammo it was. In this game, it's just like, it just shows a generic ammo symbol, and then you have to hover over it to see what type of ammo it is.
Geared up. Head up to street level. You'll find supplies there.
All right.
Let me make sure that's the same thing. On the battlefield, if you run out of ammo, your gun's as useful as a wet fart. Want to stay alive out there, then get these basic formulas into your skull. Same basic thing, high grade gunpowder's Magnum. Once you're stocked up, get out there and join the party. Let's give those dead motherfuckers something to eat. Just make sure you don't become dessert. Tabloid front page. The Cannibal Murders, a complete digest. That's funny. In the gray of the morning on September 25th, a frantic caller telephoned the RPD to report an assault. A man described as disheveled like a vagrant was attacking a passerby north of Lamb's Museum of Art. The responding officers discovered the mutilated corpse of a woman by some dumpsters nearby. Dozens of bite marks covered her body, and she had been dismembered, suggesting she had been eaten. The third known incident of its kind to occur in Raccoon City this month. So who done it? Who's been munching on man steak? We here at News Comet have a gnawing feeling that the so-called cannibal disease patients Spencer Memorial has been providing free treatment for since August might not be settling for just the cafeteria food. Our reporters have infiltrated Spencer Memorial, asked the tough questions, and came back with horror stories that make your stomach roll. Turn the page for the scoop.
Jill? It's me again.
By the way, you can skip these now. You can skip them in 2, which is like the one thing that's improved, like gameplay-wise.
The old tanks got me clearing the tracks. You might get the subway infrastructure back online.
And how do I do that?
Let's start by restoring power. I'll navigate you to the substation once you hit the main road.
Copy that. Let's do this fast.
You had herb. Oh my god, that's right, I can actually use the fucking item box. That's the same thing, basically. It's like telling you red and green. This is where you get the hip pouches.
More survivors. We've got to get that train moving.
This is your tutorial of her dodge, which I fucked up immediately. Okay, let's wait for him to get back up so I can show this off. I did it a little bit earlier, like to test it, to make sure I remember what button it was. Fuck, I did it again. God damn. So it's basically like that. You do that. And then if you dodge right before an enemy attack hits, you do that, and then if you aim fast enough, you get slow down time. Damn it, I didn't get to show that off. Next time I see handgun ammo, I'll try to remember. Ah! That made me jump a little, I will admit. Am I still on fine? Okay, I mean, I'm on caution now. I just didn't see it pop up. Ah, shit. Aiming does feel a little bit loose. Do that. There you go, it's a bit better. The headshots are still good, they're just not as juicy. Not nearly as juicy. So yeah, when you start with the lockpick and bolt cutters, you basically get access to a bunch of shit early. It's so useful. This is like your little tutorial area for the Mr. Everywhere or Mr. Everywhere's Mr. Raccoons of the game. You're Charlie Doll. The original Charlie Doll is based on the likeness of the Toy Uncle's founder, Charlie McBurgan, and has become the mascot for the company. We are pleased to present this porcelain Charlie Doll as a celebration of our 25th anniversary. Individually handcrafted with love and care by our staff, this limited edition item makes for a precious gift. We hope he'll find his place as a cherished member of your family. Caution, this product is extremely fragile. Take care not to drop it or strike it. And there's like a little Mega Man reference over here. I can't remember where the Charlie Doll spawns. Maybe it's in the chair or something. I don't remember. Same shit. You examine items to find other items.
Carlos, I've reached the main avenue. Which way do I go?
See a big transmission tower? That's the substation. You'll have to circle around through an alley to your right to get there.
You mean the alley that's on fire?
Maybe. Surely a tall drink of water like yourself can put out a few flames.
Fuck you.
Thwack. The guy in the back. This is your kind of like mini tutorial of barrels go boom. Like that. Also, shoot those. They electrocute enemies. Like, there is some pretty nice gameplay changes here. It's just in a game that people hate. I'm gonna turn up the brightness a little bit. Do that, and then do that. That's a bit better. Not by much, but it's a bit. It's better than nothing. Another grenade. So yeah, since there's no defense weapons, you have to like equip grenades in their specific, in like a specific one of your 4 D-pad directions. Erg. I know there's a Mr. Charlie Doll like over here or something. I know there's one over here. I just don't remember where it spawns. Okay, so there's ammo right there, and then you see it's like a generic ammo symbol. It's like, oh, what ammo is it? And then you hover over it, and it's like, oh, it's handgun bullets. That's kind of where I get the idea that, like I said towards the start, it's like, it's not confirmed that they kind of just said don't add any new systems or mechanics that aren't already there. Because, like, what? That's such a weird change to make, and I don't understand why they would do it. Let's do that. fuck. So funny thing about the button QT is, it's kind of like Silent Hill 2, where the QTEs weren't on screen, but you could still spam the buttons a lot to get out of a grab faster. And then in the remake, they added a prompt that makes it clear, hey, you can spam the button to get out of a grab. Since we're here, might as well do this. That's right, you gotta go here anyway for the fire hose. Subway employees memo. Violence is getting worse. Okay, I gotta check. Okay, we're good. Violence is getting worse and worse these past few days. Got a shotgun for when it hits the breaking point. Locking it up in the gun rack. That should keep it safe for any would-be looters while I go out and try to find some more shells. If things go south, cut the chain and bust out that sucker. I pray we all make it that far. Or out. Whatever it said. First aid.
This must be the subway company's offices. Huh. Nothing.
Fuck. Ensuring safe subway operations. In the event of a power outage, the subway will automatically cease operations. Once power has been restored, please use the control panel to confirm the stations at which the train will stop, as well as which track segments will be used. If the route entered is unsafe, an error will occur and operations will not resume. Fuck! I was literally about to say, hey, I think that guy's alive. God damn it. Yeah, that's basically your combined with gunpowder to make shotgun ammo. And combined with another high-grade gunpowder to make magnum ammo. I kind of forgot how big the spread is on this thing before you upgrade, before you get the part for it. Ah! Just for that, you get a shotgun. Doug Shore Owner's Journal. August 24th. This new hair tonic from Umbrella is just flying off the shelves. The stuff they make always works wonders, so it's no surprise. I was counting on this and ordered a huge shipment. My instincts are paying off, literally. I know sales will continue to rise as word gets out. That said, the string of violent incidents on the news has me worried. Maybe I ought to invest in a good safe to hold all this cash that's rolling in. September 2nd. The new safe is just perfect. Nobody knows the code, not even my wife. It's a secret between me and my beautiful Aquacura queen. Not even she'd give it up for a thief. I can't remember how you're supposed to find the code for this. It's been so long since I've done this legit. I'll come back for you. It's gotta be in here. I'm gonna look one more time. If I remember correct, there's also a Charlie doll, or there was a Charlie doll before I broke it, right over here. Also, fun fact, between like the pre-release version and the release version of this game, this code changed. Okay, I'm gonna look it up. Oh, it's in the pharmacy itself. Okay. 937, it should be. I have no idea if this guide is the pre-release version or not. It is not. That's a red dot sight for your pistola. Custom part for the G19 handgun. Add the sight to allow for more precision when taking aim. Now here you go, motherfuckers. Fuck. Am I in caution yet, or danger? Still caution. I would be shocked if I'm not in danger now. Wow, okay. Dynamic difficulty is like holding my hand right now. I don't think I ever brought that up. Dynamic difficulty does affect how much damage enemies do. I think 40 is the max you can have for handgun ammo in this, but don't quote me on that. This is a reference to the original game. There was like an area that you could walk through. Maybe it's 60 in this still. Anyway, there's an area you could walk. Oh no, I made gunpowder and didn't combine them. That's right. Anyway, or I made bullets and didn't combine them. So there's a reference in the original game. There's an area that you wouldn't really have to go back to at all. But if you walked through it after doing something, there would be a zombie that would pop out of a cop car. I think that's all you need the bolt cutters for. There might be one more thing. No, there's one more thing. Let's go back to the subway station. Do the stupid gem puzzle. Not really stupid, I think it's a fun puzzle. It's actually a puzzle from the original game, just reimagined. Another grenade. Let's do red next. I think this is a part for the shotgun. Yep. I think the last reward is a hip pouch. Yep. Custom part for the shotgun reduces recoil by increasing the gun's stability, affording higher accuracy. Oh yeah, there's no, like, guns take up 2 spaces in this, by the way, as far as I remember. God. Okay, I'm going over here.
Gotta put this out. There.
There's where you get the bolt cutters.
Is someone in here? UBCS?
Yeah, careful, careful. Come on, don't look at me like that, all right? I'm not infected. No, wait, please!
Hey, look, this is the guy voiced by Heisenberg.
He was infected.
He might have been infected.
Oh, stars, this soft. No wonder so many of you dead.
And what are you, UBCS? Killing your own people?
After this is over, I'll talk.
There's your sense of self-preservation. Go back to the subway station. We don't need a bleeding heart like you getting in the way.
You can kind of hear it in the way he says way. You can kind of hear his Heisenberg a little bit. Anyway, that is Neil Newborn. No, Newborn? I think it's Newborn. Who voices, most famously recently voiced Astrion in Baldur's Gate 3. Another reference to the original game. Like, there's so much stuff that if they kept that one area, this would probably be people's favorite remake. It is fucking insane to me. UBCS suicide note. September 28th. The Middle East, Eastern Europe, East Africa. I thought I knew what hell was. I figured I'd never crack, no matter what was thrown at me. But this one was supposed to be easy. A quick wage. I'd earned it. It all happened at once. There are 30 guys in our squad, all armed with state-of-the-art assault rifles, and yet we were all wiped out in less than 48 hours. I've been through enough shit to know it only ever gets worse, and if that was only the beginning... Maybe I'm a coward. I don't care. This is the only way out I have left. I just hope my body doesn't get back up after I pull the trigger. I think I missed a page. Nope. Wrong way, dumbass. Okay, I'm gonna try to finish this section up quick. I'm gonna get to the next part. Electrician notice. Public use generators provided by Raccoon City Electricians Guild. Due to the outgoing power outage, the guild has decided to provisionally place a number of electronic generators throughout the city. Everyone is welcome to use them, but remember, these generators are running high voltage currents. If one were to get struck by or impacted by gunfire, anyone standing nearby could get electrocuted. Hammerman edition. You got that? If you see a generator spitting sparks, don't go near it. Don't do anything stupid. Safety first, as the saying goes. If we make it through this mess, I have plenty of busted generators for sale at a bargain place. Your neighborhood electrician Sam. Actually, I want to try something, so I'm going to try to not use shotgun ammo. Fuck it. This is the area where you get the lockpick. This is actually, let me make sure there's no stuff to read in here. Okay, I gotta read this fast. Facts from Substation Chief. To all employees, in response to the violent outbreaks across the city, we have implemented an intentional power outage. Once the situation has been brought under control, please activate the 4 breakers ASAP. Once that's done, turn on the main power switch in the control room to reactivate the power grid. Okay, that's where we're gonna stop after I grab this. And then take this out, and put these away, and then do this, and then do that, and then do that. I don't even know why I moved that. Sort, Jesus. So that'll be where we end the first episode. Almost an hour. I did a treat. Anyway, that'll be it.